What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Business Report. Guess who?
Andrea
and Alex.
Okay, so today's topic is commitment and whether young people, specifically what? 20-somethings?
People in their 20s.
If they are actually able to commit, or if it's just too young of an age and it's not really possible. So,
first off, we want to shout out Kalia Bradshaw for her status on Facebook that, led to this topic. And I definitely think that most men, people in their 20s, I don't want to say men because people think I'm always men bashing. They aren't ready to commit for some odd reason, and I don't think it really sets them upright for life, because when you do feel like committing, it's too late.
I've come to the conclusion that it's almost like expected for the 20-somethings to 9 times out of 10 not be able to commit. So, I guess, I don't know, you should be expectant of that. That's kind of how I am. If I'm wrong about you and you are looking for a commitment, then let me know. I mean, and that's realistically speaking. Mm-hmm. If he is the type of person to tell you that he's ready for a relationship. But otherwise, when I meet somebody and if he's younger than me and, in their 20s or whatever, my automatic thing is like, oh, he's probably dating a bunch of girls.
Well, when I first meet someone, I assume that he's talking to a couple people. I don't think he's necessarily dating them. But once we start dating and actually talking on the phone and going out for 3 months, I don't think I should have to ask you, like, hey, is this exclusive? I just think that I don't know. But obviously you do have to ask these days.
Yes. I was about to say, man, you have to ask. And even then when you ask, it's not a guarantee that they're going to tell you the truth. Don't ask, don't tell. You know what I'm saying? So, that if they're that type of person to think like that, you may not ever know what's really going on if you are the one or if y'all are exclusive or whatnot. Mm-hmm. But commitment is just to each its own with the commitment thing. Some people aren't ready for it, some people are.
So why do you think young people aren't trying to commit? It's usually the men. I know a lot of young women who would not mind being in a relationship, but everyone says they can't find a man. Guys are out here being players. Is there something is there something so great about dating a lot of girls? I know it can be expensive if you're actually dating them properly.
Right. So why would you want to keep dating? I don't know. That's a good question, but I don't think it's right to put an age limit on whether you should be in a committed relationship or not.
Right.
If a man is 30 and he doesn't want to commit, then that's his business. But if at my age, if I don't want to commit to somebody, then that's my business. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're upfront about it and you're telling people, hey, I'm just letting you know, I like hanging out with you, but I do have other friends or whatnot, then I think it's okay. But again, not everybody is honest about that.
Yeah, and sometimes when they are honest about it, it's too late. Like, they tell you after you guys have been dating for some odd months when you think it's official.
Right.
They're like, oh, by the way.
Yeah, that's the downside to it as well.
Just ask.
Hopefully they'll be honest about it and whether they're looking for a commitment or not. And I think those are one of the things that you talk about immediately when you meet somebody.
Like, what are you looking for? And if you guys aren't on the same page, or even the same book, chapter, something, then that's when you need to know when to nip it in the bud.
I'll give an example. I have met this one guy that I really liked. We were talking and everything. I think I'm the type of person, I'm going to ask you eventually in the beginning, do you have a girlfriend? Are you seeing people? Blah, 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 blah. And of course his answer was no. He wasn't committed to anybody at that time. But as time went along and we were talking, and then we got to this point where his communication got a little iffy, so he wasn't communicating as much. So I was like, what the hell is going on? Mm-hmm. So, and he actually ended up being honest at that point, like you said. At this point, I'm liking you even more. So now you decide to tell me, oh, you have this on and off girlfriend. So he's like, man, I want to be honest. I have this girlfriend. We're on and off. And I like you. And I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I'm telling you now. How about you tell me that at the beginning? Because I'm sure this was going on in the beginning, but you weren't honest about it then. So it was like, okay, thanks for being honest, but you could have told me a little earlier. But then now that I think about it, I did the same thing to somebody. Damn. Karma, I guess.
Yeah, it's coming back to you.
Whatever. So, yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you think that in your 20s you should be free to figure out what you actually like in a mate? Or do you think you should actually start looking and trying to settle down mid-20ish or so? Who knows?
So, let us know. Give us some feedback on what you think about commitment. Are you in a committed relationship?
Why or why not?
Why or why not? Or are you playing the field and you let people know that you're not looking for a commitment?
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
You could get the business.